Hello, everyone. Okay, so let's get to it. Today, I'm going to talk about my journey as a small YouTube channel because we're seeing a lot of new channels pop up, like myself, that are 40 and over. So I feel as though it's important the more that you can kind of hear the same stories or different versions of the story, it can kind of give you a better landscape of what is going on out there because every channel is different. So say, for example, you're doing a channel, you decide you're going to do a channel and you're doing it about dogs and animals. Like you may get a lot more subscribers way faster than someone like myself who's doing a channel for women over 40 that is more about everyday life and mindset and things like that, because there isn't a massive amount of people yet. They're coming, but they're not really here yet. So I'm almost kind of pioneering a channel that will take maybe a little bit more time. So I started my channel on May 22nd of 2024. And as of today, it is July 22nd, 2024 that I'm doing this. I have done 25 videos and I have 24 subscribers, which is a little bit on the lower side compared to some channels, as I said. The other thing too, it's like when you're doing a channel, sometimes, especially if it's new, like anything, it takes a little time to figure out what's really doing well. And sometimes a video does really well that you weren't expecting it to do well. And you're starting to get into numbers. Like when you get to this 25 number video, they say a lot of time, and I'm noticing it too, your channel is like, okay, I was going to do stuff on this, but those videos aren't doing well. But I did a video about how to build your confidence by cleaning out your closet, and I had 260 views on it, which is a lot of views for me. I was like, okay. So now you start thinking like, all right, what do they want? What do these people want? And that's where I'm at in my journey, where I'm at the point where I'm like, how can I serve you best? What knowledge do I have that I can share with you to help you improve your life and have a joyful life in whatever capacity that is for you, is kind of what I'm figuring out. So I know my niche and I know who I want to help and I knew how I want to help them. But like we said, sometimes how you want to help them and how they want to be helped are not the same. So it's figuring that out. So I started my channel because I've wanted to start my own business for a long time. And back in 2012, went and did a coaching certification to become a life coach. I finished it and I did another one in 2018, and I was on this life coach journey. And I had done tons and tons of personal development. I did Tony Robbins Mastery University. I invested probably close to $50,000 to $60,000 in healing myself because I really wanted to serve people and help them with mindset and inspire them and have us all understand that we are beautiful people and tapestries. Okay. So, but I didn't want to work for anybody else anymore. I was just done with that. I was just so done with that. So I had an opportunity come about where I had money that had come in that I could utilize however I want. So I did the personal journey first, which I think was huge for me to be able to even sit in front of this camera right now, because I don't have the self-doubt. I don't have some of the things I would have had if I had started this journey too soon. I also realized I started doing videos on Instagram and I was like, wait, I talk way too much. I have way too much to share. I can't talk for that short a period of time. And I realized that wasn't the right platform for me. And I didn't want to do one-on-one coaching. I like group coaching and I like helping massive amounts of people, because at the bottom line is people want the information when they want it. So that's kind of how I got started. I also am at a stage of my life where if you're over 40, you're starting to think about like, I'm going to have grandkids, or I'm going to have certain things coming up in my life that I just want to be able to like take my laptop and travel the world and do this, or go visit my grandkids for 6 months or 9 months, or do what I want when I want. So I started really thinking about the future of where I wanted to go and what I wanted my life to look like. And I was like, okay, there's a huge surge that I'm experiencing and seeing now of 40 and over that are starting to come here. And I did a video about, like, I think it's becoming like the new Facebook for 40 and over. So I was like, all right, but maybe it might take me a little while to be a pioneer with what I want to do because my demographic's not there. So I've got a little time before I'm really at that stage of my life. And that's great for this. So for me, I have started my channel. And one of the things that comes into play that I think is super important is get excited when somebody has watched 2 minutes of your video and that's all they've watched. Because those are the moments that are going to keep you going if you can feel excited about those opposed to disappointed in those. Like, have no expectations. You just do this to serve. Just do this to serve. Do this to serve. Do this to serve. Do it to have fun with it. Do it to be creative. Do it to just experience what it comes into play with it. Talk about what's important to you and figure out who you are and what your people want as you kind of go through the process. I did a video about mindset and the importance of 5 different mindset tips. I think actually there's probably 6 or 7 that's actually really in it that were really huge for me as I've been going through this. And again, we don't all have supporters. You know, like I said in another video, my dad is like, okay, you go, girl. Like, but he doesn't understand what I'm doing. And my husband's like, when's the money coming? And it's like, because right now it seems like you're just having fun with this, and when does the next phase happen? So again, you've got to be your own cheerleader. And I talk about that in another video. But I feel like it's just important that I have dyslexia. I have no experience with video and editing. I have no experience with any of this stuff whatsoever. I'm just an ordinary person, was living an ordinary life that was like, wow, I could help people with this information. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump in the pool because I don't want no regrets when I'm 80 years old. I just don't. And I'm finding that the more that I get my start into my 50s now, it feels like life is moving faster and faster. And days are turning into weeks and years. And I want to make sure that I live a life where I've served, I've given from my heart to other people, that I have put myself out there, that I have taken on challenges, that I've transformed myself, and hopefully I can transform others, or my one video could inspire somebody, be like I watched Jen from silver to solo, or solo to silver. I don't get it right. And I was like, wow, look at her go. And then I was like, I could do this too. And I, at that point, had like 3 videos. But she gave me that hope that everyday people are doing this more and more. And we all can do this. We all can do this. You can do this. But be part of that 10% that does it versus the 80% that say they're going to do it, and now they've waited 2, 3, 4, 5 years and haven't done it. So take your phone out today and just create a short video, just so you can say you did it. And then go from there. Just follow your own yellow brick road. You know, if you're co-creating with universe, God, what have you, you guys will figure it out. You'll figure it out. So I hope this video was helpful for you and helping you, inspire you. Again, you know, I'm really looking forward to the next things that are coming into play for me. And, you know, just keep building one brick at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day, one step at a time. So have yourself a great day. Press play and hit record and get in the game, because things are going to get really interesting here with over 40 crowd with YouTube, and it's already happening. So jump in the pool. We'd love to have you.